Welcome, everyone. Hey everyone, I'm Victoria, and today we're doing an unboxing. Yeah. Also, please excuse any like boom, 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 or oh my gosh, if you heard that, it's my mom. She's watching Lost, and I'm too embarrassed to ask her to turn it off so I can film a video, and I don't want her to know. She might know. I couldn't tell you, but I don't want to know that she knows, because then I'll act like she knows, and I'm like already stressed. So yeah. So BookOutlet is this really cool website where you can buy books for insanely cheap. Like shook, honestly. And I didn't know this existed until like a month ago. Maybe not even then. I'm in a book lovers Twitter chat, and they were like, yeah, BookOutlet, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, what's that? I don't know what that is. And I went on there and my mind was blown away by the prices. I was like, I've been wasting all my money for what? For what?
You did this for what?
Why not?
Why?
Why not?
Why though?
Worms for brains. They buy books or receive books from publishers that have like extras of stuff. So if there's some event and there's books left over, then they can sell them or give them to BookOutlet, and then BookOutlet sells it to us at a cheaper price. And as you can see, well, as you will see, some of the books are in like pristine condition, and then others are slightly more beaten up, like a little bit. Beaten up, I feel like is maybe too strong of a word. Like the edge of a book might be smushed, or there might be like some dark smudges on the bottom or something. But overall, like, I'm very pleased with my first experience at BookOutlet. I'm very impressed and very excited. So let's go. Seat. Cool. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot about a lot of these. I forgot what I ordered. I don't know too much about this book other than the fact that it's an all-women's pirate ship setting to take down a fleet of something. But that's enough to get me to be like, sign me up. Seafire was in pretty much perfect condition, but this one has a little bit of damage. I don't know if you can see. It's not like anything crazy. It's just like a little dark down here, and like this got smooshed around. Like the edge is a little bent, which I don't care for, but it's fine. Whatever we have to do to save some coins, am I right? Emergency contact, again, like I try to stay as distant as I can from the whole story of a book because I like to be surprised. I'm not sure if it's romantic or platonic, but it's solely over like text messaging, which is something that's very interesting to me because literally my strongest friendships that I have are all with people who don't live in the same state as I do. So a lot goes into keeping in touch with them and being dedicated and really putting in the effort to stay in contact. So yeah, I have a feeling I'm really gonna like this one because it hits very close to home with my personal experiences. So fun. Next is The Loneliest Girl in the Universe, and first of all, I really love the cover. It's about a girl who is on a spaceship by herself, and the only contact she has is with her therapist who lives on Earth. And apparently there's like another ship in orbit who ends up connecting with her, and they chat and stuff, and then they like link together or whatever. I'm not sure technically how that works, but the ending of like this little blurb on the back that explains the book is like, there are worse things than being alone. And I was like, what? Like what? Please tell me what's worse. than being alone. Next is The Attack of the 50-Foot Wallflower. And just look at this book. That is beautiful. Like, I already wish that this was a graphic novel instead of just like a regular book. But this is another book that's like in pristine condition. Like, there's nothing wrong with it at all. So yeah, the premise of this book is basically, there's a lot of like monsters and things happening that I'm not gonna even try to explain because you'd be like, Victoria, shut up. This girl and her mom are being attacked by monsters and they're trying to escape, but then her mom goes missing. And so what I really like about this is, I hope that there's a lot of a mother's presence in this book, because I feel like that's something that's not often in YA. For like whatever reason, we don't portray parents very well. We're like, they're dead, they're on their, ooh, I did not mean to do that. They're on their own. They're on their own, like, adults, we don't know any. And I'm just like, but how?
Why though?
It's revenge.
Like, even if they're not good ones, like, they'd still exist. Next is Rebel by Mary Lou. And if you don't know, if you were ever a big lover of the Legend series and you were like me and hated how it ended so much, it's such a good series, but the way that it ends, you're just like, why? Why? And it was always said to be like over, like that's the end, it's kind of open-ended, and then this was born. So I know that it features Day and his brother, sister, sibling, someone. It's been a long time since I read the Legend series, but I'm so excited to read this. My little high school heart is very happy right now. This is another book that is in like extremely good condition. As you can see, love the cover design, also really pretty. And it has a little stamp. And lastly, we have The Weight of Our Sky. I believe this one takes, the main characters are siblings, ? And I believe it's set in China or something like that. And there's like a fire and they're trying to escape, but like the authorities aren't letting them leave, something like that. Like there's a lot of different power struggles happening here, as far as I can remember. Well, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. I promise that I will have more of a gusto to my voice one of these days when we're not in quarantine and I can like video without worrying about being heard. If you've read any of these books, please tell me what you think. No spoilers, of course, very anti-spoiler, but let me know if you liked any of these books. If you've ever shopped at BookOutlet before, and let me know what's your favorite read of 2020. That's so gross. Let me know what your favorite read of 2020 has been so far. I hate that sentence. It makes me so uncomfortable. And I also said 2020. It's 2020. Who am I? You know what? Just ignore me. I'm Victoria for VE Reads, and thank you for watching. Bye.